Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Giggles Reacts to Uncharted 4 multiplayer gameplay. I'm not sure what episode this is, but after the last episode, I decided that we needed another special episode because how could we follow up what may be the best episode this series will ever see? So today we're going to be having another special episode. Yes, special episode the third. So today, but the twist is that today we're not actually going to be watching my gameplay. We're going to be watching Peekaboo's gameplay because after his incredible performance in that Last of Us matchup, winning us the match with his smoke bomb, I just felt like it was the right thing to do. So I've got the clip here on my computer because he sent it to me over Google Drive, of course, so it's not directly from the PlayStation. So we're going to go ahead and watch this directly from my computer. Let's get right into it. Okay, yeah, so we're on the loading screen, it's loaded in. Peekaboo seems to be coming up against a team of underwear models. That's what it seems like, at least. They're all in their underwear. Very sexy, aren't they? From the C4. So it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird for me. I'm watching the same game, but from someone else's perspective. And Peekaboo, not a good start. The underwear models are absolutely giving it to him. One of them's a builder. Alright then. It's command. Good mode. Command's probably my favorite mode, if I'm being honest, because I just think that there's an element of strategy in there, you know? If, for example, obviously if you control two of the hills, you get double points. Well, not double points, but you get, 33, 35, 37. Oh, real quick, 1906. Forgot to do that. Anyway. So yeah, there is an element of... Oh, lovely aim. Lovely aim from Peekaboo. Oh, this is weird. Because I have no memory of this match, because obviously I'm not in it. Anyway, as I was saying, there is an element of strategy in there, because it's very, like, if it's right near the end of the match, and the scores are very close, if you can manage to stop them from having the command hills, you can stop them from having any points, and that can be really useful, and that can be really helpful. That's obvious, of course. That's obvious information, but I don't know, it's just something I find interesting, you know? So there's Peekaboo with his Metler, of course. Not a big fan of the weapon, personally, but I'm not gonna discriminate, because it's just a weapon, so, yeah, it's just a gun. It's harmless, really, innit? It doesn't do any harm, does it? But I suppose you could argue it's the person, not the weapon itself. But let's not get into that, because that's another conversation entirely. Peek was gone down. I don't know what I was trying to say there, actually. Ignore me. Anyway. So Peekaboo, he's easier. As I said, I'm not in this match. Oh, lovely stuff. She's fallen right off. And she's fallen down into the abyss. Or the ocean, I guess you want to call it. But isn't the ocean a bit of an abyss, really? You know, it's a terrifying, dark pit of mystery and wonder and horror and all sorts of magical and terrifying creatures and the like. I imagine. I don't go in the ocean often. Not a big fan of beaches either, you know? It's not so much the ocean either. It's sand, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, Peekaboo's, he's doing well, isn't he? So here's an interesting note. And I don't remember why it is, but for the longest time, for like at least a year and a half, 2 years, in this game, I haven't been using aim assist. I have not been using aim assist for reasons that I really don't know. So for the last year or however long, I haven't been using it, and my aim has really suffered. So, the other day, put on aim assist because Cena reminds me about aim assist. And I immediately start playing as good as I was when I was probably in my peak with this game. And I had, that night or the next night, I had one of the best games I've ever had. I got I won't spoil actually, but that's a good match to react to at some point. So yeah, turning aim assist back on helped me, and I don't know why I turned it off. I guess I just didn't want the handholdness. I guess I just didn't want, the help. Because the thing about aim assist is, yeah, obviously you need to be relatively good at aiming as well, but it really helps. Like, it helps so much. It does so much of the work for you, in my opinion. But, you know, it's whatever. I feel like I might have turned off when I was playing the campaign, maybe, because I didn't want it there. And I suppose Peekaboo's dodging these guys. Well, maybe not. There is one problem with the aim assist, and that's mainly when you're trying to throw a grenade. You don't have the free sort of aim that you would there. So it does kind of restrict you in that regard. But overall, it's definitely worth having on, and you can actually change the sensitivity of it. So you can have it at 10, you can have it at 1, and you'll probably still feel the effects to some degree if you have it on 1. So it works pretty well in that way. But yeah, maybe I turned it off when I was playing the campaign. I don't remember. They have all 3 of the command hills, and oh well, I'm not even playing, but they're capturing 2 of them. They still have C. Peekaboo's gone out. There's the sexy construction worker. I think, I don't know. Why are they all wearing underwear? Like, it's a bit odd. It's a bit odd, isn't it? It's a bit. We don't need to see it, but hey, I won't complain. He's taking out the captain. Oh, well, Nadine's there. She's not in her underwear, so. Yeah, they're all Wraith. They're all Wraith. Just so he's cloned himself 3 times over, and he's put together the biggest, baddest, hottest underwear model team that this planet's ever seen. I don't even know. Anyway, I'm running out of words. Anyway, so it's not looking too good for Peekaboo right now. Could he turn it around? Maybe. Oh, so the way this this match came about is there's another match that we had that to kind of spoil a little bit of it. For no apparent reason, my game crashed and I was kicked from the game, and the game continued for another like 10 minutes. It went like the entirety of the match. And I wanted Peekaboo to save the match, so I asked him to go into the cinema mode, or the cinema replay, and just kind of watch through the match and then save it and then send it to me, which he's gracefully done. Gracefully done? I don't know if that's necessarily graceful, but he's done it nonetheless, and that's helped. That's great, because I can react to the match now even if I'm not in it for the last like 10 minutes or whatever, because I don't know what happened after that point. And I find that interesting and exciting. Oh, he's dodged that nicely. Bad grenade. So yeah, they're absolutely getting hammered here, really. And that construction worker will know all about hammers, I'm sure. Anyway, he's doing pretty well. Top of the team, as you'd expect with Peekaboo, I suppose. It seems like they're about to lose here. I think this is it for us. I think this is the matchup. And I think there was something I was going to say, but I've forgotten. And that's the matchup. It's over. But, I mean, his teammates, this Xavier guy, 0 downs. Oh, to be fair, it seems like he just joined. But yeah, that's the matchup. Peekaboo did best on the entire team by far, but unfortunately his team just weren't that good. And that's the matchup. So a short little match for you. So I guess not really that special of an episode, really, is it? It wasn't that special. It's just special because we're viewing it from someone else's perspective and I'm not actually in the match. But I think this is a natural sort of evolution for the series, you know, going from reacting to my matches to someone else's matches. Who better than Peekaboo, you know? So yeah, that's the matchup. We've got 2 other matches from Peekaboo, which I will probably react to at some point. I might end up doing what I did with episode, what was it, 14 or 16? I took episode 14 and episode 16, and I put them together for that server, you know, private match, and I just kind of put them together in one special episode. So I might do that with this. We'll just have to wait and see, because I don't know. But that was the matchup. Thank you, Peekaboo, for doing this for us. Nice change of pace. And yeah, that's the matchup. We'll see you in the next one, won't we? Goodbye. Alright then. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode. Well, actually, no. Fuck. I've already messed it up. This isn't another episode. This is actually a continuation of the episode you're already watching, because as you just watched, a match from Peekaboo's perspective, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is the second of 3 matches that he sent me. And yes, we are going to do them all in one epic video that will be so long I don't think anyone will actually watch. But maybe I'm trying to sabotage Peekaboo, so... Anyway, we're on my computer again. I mean, we are anyway. Oh my god. Forgive me, I haven't done this in a few days, so I'm trying to... Yeah, anyway, let's get right into it. Alright, we're on Madagascar City, 1952. There we go, lovely stuff. I've already died, of course, because I'm shit. Peekaboo taking control from the get-go, as he does, because he's not shit. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize you could actually hear the, I didn't realize if you were wearing like a helmet, the audio actually came through as if you were wearing a helmet. I'm bottom of the team, by the way. Also, we're playing with Lunar Sea and Glamcat 1. Or just Glamcat. Well, what difference does it make? Now, the 1 is very important. It's very important that you get that part right of the name. Lunar Sea, I can't even remember, to be honest. I think I've done a video with him before. I think I recorded one, and it was like his first time playing Last of Us or Uncharted 4. I'm not entirely sure which one. I'm down again, of course. As always, it's very confusing, and oh, we're playing Command as well, I should mention. As always, it's very confusing watching. Look, there's B. There's B. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, it's so weird watching myself from not my perspective. In a weird way, it's sort of like an out-of-body experience, but not really, because it's just a video game. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's probably weird for you if you're watching someone play and then you see yourself. Like, look, there I am. I'm spectating. I'm spectating myself, but it's not actually me. It's it's weird. Anyway, we're losing, but they don't have any control points as of this moment, and I'm taking A. I've died again. Can I stop dying like every time I like see myself? Because I see myself and I just immediately die again. So yeah, Lunar Sea, he may not play great in this match. He's already a lot better at the game now than he was when we first started playing, like just a few days ago or like a week ago maybe. And you know, people that play the game for the first time, you know, as I've mentioned before, they buy a console and then they what do? They just play the multiplayer because it says multiplayer. Oh, I'll give that a try, you know, take a break from the single player, and then they just get absolutely destroyed. He's already a lot better than people like that who just, you know, when they're playing, they just stand around, they walk slowly, they just kind of admire the environments, which, I mean, hey, you know, why not? They're very pretty and very well detailed and designed. Oh, myself coming in with the revive, as I so often do now. Oh, it's so trippy, I'm telling you. It doesn't seem that weird, but when you're actually watching yourself, from another perspective, it is quite weird, to be honest. Peekaboo's the captain, but we've just abandoned him, of course. Abandoned him, what did I just say? There he is. You can't, what was that, mate? You can't jump up a simple wall, and now you've died, and now I've gone down. Oh, you've ruined it all. HS, even though it's an M4. You're a liar, Peekaboo. You're an absolute liar. Metler Glock. What does that mean, huh? Imagine using the bloody titles of the loadouts. Oh, it's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting, Peekaboo. He's using the hero weapons as well. I don't use those anywhere. I don't use those anymore, personally. Just because... Oh, mate, can you stop going down? I've just ran out, and I'm coming back in for the revive. Stop going down, mate, honestly. You're shit, mate.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Lovely nade. Lovely nade. Great stuff. I take it back, Peekaboo. You're a champ. What was I saying? Oh, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Lunar's up there. I'm down there. I'm the captain now. I'm the captain now. That's a line in the movie. I've gone down. I've gone dead. Well, alright then. Take this. Take that. I don't know. Peekaboo's just still hanging around with the Kravosk, with the M4 now. 69 bullets. Ha! That's a number, isn't it? It's a number in the... I almost said it's a number in the alphabet. I literally almost said that. You can't make that stuff up, folks. I mean, you can, but I didn't. I genuinely almost said that. But I had the smarts and the know-how to stop myself. I've gone down. Someone's revived me. It was Clamcat. Shout out. Yeah. So I was about to say we're winning, but we're not actually. It's very close though. They're about to capture C, so they'll have double points, which is not good for us. You might say it's doubly bad. I don't know why you would, but you might. Did I mention that I turned off aim assist and then I turned it back on and I started playing good again? Because my aim was, like, not shit. Yeah, anyway. Oh yeah, the hero weapons. I don't use hero weapons anymore. I just use... Oh, to be fair, he's not using one on the M4. I usually had, like, the long gun, heavy weapon.
Sloppy work.
Sloppy work, indeed. Oh, that wasn't sloppy, despite the waste of bullets. I'm the captain again. Do you ever become the captain in a match, and you just wonder, why am I the captain? Like, what did I do to deserve being the captain? And really, in a lot of ways, it's not a good thing. But I guess the one good thing about it is that you... Look at that aim. Look at the way he does that. He aims, and then he goes up and down, very slightly. He moves the analog stick up and down. It's weird, but see if you can notice him doing it. See, he goes up and down, very slightly. He's just an absolute tryhard, really, isn't he? He's not even good at the game. Look at me, with the revives. Oh, I'm so great. I'm so sick, honestly. Look at me, Captain Hobbit. Captain Giggles. That's not a ship I want to be on if I'm the captain, honestly. Because I don't know how to, you know, sail ships and such. I'm not a captain, so I can't do that thing. We'd all die.
You have no business here.
We're all on a hill. We're all on a hill. We are on a hill, actually. Yeah, we're all on a hill right now. Yep, that is a fact. We are on a hill right now. I've gone down. Peekaboo with the revive. What is he moving around like that for? It's so unnecessary.
Thank you kindly.
Go on, Peekaboo. Shoot a bunch of bullets. Don't even bother aiming. I mean, to be fair, I do that, don't I? I do that. I do that. I've gone down. He's only just now noticed. Oh, unlucky from Lunar there. Almost had me with the Chintamani Stone, but just not quite. It's a very close matchup. I actually don't... Oh my goodness, what's that? That looks so weird. I think there's a booster where you can jump and roll and then, like, aim or something in the process of doing that. So I guess that's what that was about. He's using the Kravosk solo now. With his ARX, he uses this weapon a lot. I recognize the weapon. You see what he's doing there? He's like going up and down in that sort of motion. Because I feel like most people just go down and then right up to the head. Or if you're me, you kind of just aim right at their body and you don't even bother going for headshots most of the time. But he goes just up and down. I don't know why. It's not like... who cares? I'm sure he's not doing it, like, consciously, if you get what I mean. Like, he's not thinking very, what's the word? He's not thinking very strategically. I need to go up and down, do that aim trick or something. He's probably just doing it. Oh. What was that? 210 bullets. I didn't realize the gun could even hold that much. He's taking out Blessed Love. I died? Ah, I guess I was the captain. I just don't remember this at all, to be honest. I don't know. It's very close. The match is almost over. This could be a loss for us. But, oh, Lunar's almost gotten an A. If he'd gotten on A, we could have cancelled it. But Peekaboo's on A. No reason to fear. He's on A. We've cancelled. Oh, but they're going to get C. But then, am I going round to C? Am I going round to C? What is that, C? Hey. And also C, like, you know, ships and... Oh, we've tied it all together. Great episode, great episode. I actually have stopped C. I've actually managed to stop C. Oh, maybe not. And I've gone down. Okay, well, Oh!
You have to content
But what happened there?
ourselves with winning with qualification.
I didn't even see what happened there, but that ending, I do actually remember part of that ending. I'm pretty sure it was Lunar with the RPG who took out the captain, but I genuinely don't remember. So yeah, that was the matchup. Okay, cool, sick. I like I said, I don't know what actually happened there. I might have to go back and rewatch it, but I think that's what happened. And I remember the matchup as soon as that happened. As soon as it happened, I was like, oh yeah, I remember him telling me about this afterwards. Anyway, that's match 2 of 3. Let's move right on swiftly to the next one, because this video is long enough as it is. Catch you in a second, like literally just 2 seconds. Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to part 3. Match 3 of 3. We're on the final match. I've kind of messed this up, you know, structurally. This isn't the best way to put on a card, if you know what I mean. You know, in wrestling, for example, you want a hot opener. You want a hot start to really get the crowd pumped up, and then you want to bring it down a little. Sorry, you want to bring it down a little. You know, get the crowd a bit more calm. You know, kind of let them re-energize, and then you go even bigger with the main event. And we haven't really done that. We have the main event. There should be the big punch in the bollocks or whatever. But we started off the wrong way. You know, we started off with a short and probably the worst of the 3 matches, when really that should have been the middle match instead of the first match. But not important. Let's go ahead and get right into it. But before we do, just an important point of notice. What am I trying to say? Just an important note. This match is recorded in cinema replay, so it might look a little weird. It won't be like the raw footage we usually have, just because, as I mentioned earlier, I got kicked from the game, and because my game crashed for whatever reason. I must have been playing too well, and they were like, nah mate, we're not having any of this, get out of here. Anyway, so it will look a little different, but, you know, bear with us. It's the best we can do, and this match was worth showing. So let's get right into it. I've messed up the click. Alright. So we're on the loading screen. Well, not really. So Peekaboo's going into community. He's going into cinema replay. And it's on... I don't think it's either of those. I think it's Trainwreck. So which one is it? Well, pick one. Hurry up, lad. Don't have all day. I believe it's that one. Let's do it then. Here we go. We're loading in. Exciting stuff. So it was me, Peekaboo. We're playing with Lunar again, I think. And we're also playing with a new person. I mentioned Soul before. In another Last of Us video, I think. We're playing with him.
Yeah, understand?
And Glamcat again. So yeah, as you can see, we've got the whole team, full team matchup. But as you can see, it looks a little different. It might be a bit stuttery, but as mentioned, there's not really much we can do about that because Peekaboo didn't save the video clip himself. So as you can see here as well, there's no like crosshairs or anything. That's a bit jarring, but we'll get used to it. I think there's actually a way to turn that on. I'm pretty sure you can turn that on. So Peekaboo has massively fucked up, basically. So good one, mate. Good one. I'm almost certain there is a button that allows you to enable the HUD, so it shows. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We'll watch it and enjoy. Obviously, our team's red because we're the villains. So yeah, this is as good as you can get. I suppose the best thing about cinema mode or the cinema replay is just the different camera angles you can get. But, you know, it's not that great really, is it? Probably not, I don't know. So Peekaboo's going ham. But he's not really, he's dead now. Down by Abulu 44. So it does look a bit different. There are some different things you can notice. I actually quite like how, I guess it'd be kind of confusing if you're the villains, but I like how the text is red when we're capturing the hill, because we are the villains after all. I think it'd be kind of cool if it was like this, full stop, you know. I think if it was like this in the actual game where we were red, I think that'd be kind of cool. It would be kind of confusing, like I say, but yeah. You know, if you had assigned colors, so you know, we were red, they're blue when you're the villains, I think that'd be kind of cool. So it's a bit confusing, obviously, him using the Kravosk all the time. It's got a scope, so it's not really ideal. Just because, oh, I've forgotten to 17:57. My God, we're like 3 minutes into the game. Anyway, we've got it synced up now. It's fine. So So it is a little weird, obviously, because you use the scope all the time, and we can't really see that. So, oh, what was that about? Lunar's getting revived by me, maybe? Probably me, yeah. Maybe not, because he was closer to Glam. So yeah, again, I do apologize. There's not much I can do here, as mentioned. Obviously, I wasn't in the game for like the last 10 minutes, so I couldn't save it, you know? I don't know what that weird pan down is about when he dies. So anyway, plus, I mean, we're seeing it from Peekaboo's perspective, and that's probably more interesting than mine, just because, well, again, wasn't in the game, but also just because Peekaboo's better at me in the game. Although, to be fair, ever since I turned on enabled aim assist, I've actually been getting top of the team most of the time when we play. I've actually been playing better than him consistently. So I claimed in another video, as I'm recording this, I think it's the video I uploaded like yesterday, I claimed that I'm better. What are you doing? What is that jump? Mate, you gotta hurry up and revive me. I'm the MVP. I'm the MVP of this team. You gotta get me up. Who am I even playing as, by the way? Am I playing as Eddie Raja? I think I was. Yeah, I don't know why I'm playing as Eddie Raja, but I am. Soul's down. We're capturing the hill. And Peekaboo's going for the revive. Someone's thrown a revive pack, probably Clam. So yeah, what was I saying? I don't remember. I go off on something, and then the gameplay takes over. That enemy's just collapsed. And then I get distracted, and I don't know what I was talking about. It's like, you know, train of thought. Is that what it's even called? Train of thought. Sure, okay. You know, there's like a few things piled up. There's a few things lined up in there, and then when I get something, it's like, ooh, that's exciting, let's talk about that. Everything else just disappears. It just completely goes away. Back of the line with you. What? Anyway, so we're on the hill. We are indeed on the hill. Peekaboo is mostly, well, he's dead now. Every time I'm about to say something good about someone, they just die. I swear, it's bad luck. So yeah, we're all on the hill. I think I'm dead. No, I'm right there. Never mind. So it's Soul, myself, and Peekaboo. Peekaboo, defender of the hill, and such. Am I dead? No, okay. I keep seeing the little plus sign. Surely it should be a minus sign, because a plus sign. I mean, I guess it is like a universal sign for help, isn't it? Like a... What am I on about? Anyway, I was about to say it should be a minus sign, because plus is good. But if you're about to die, that's not good. But then I realized that doesn't really make sense. But in this match, actually, I don't think I had aim assist on. So don't, you know, apply what I said earlier to this match, where I'm top of the team. But anyway. But yeah, aim assist is just really easy, honestly. It makes it so much easier, because if you're aiming even relatively close to the enemy, it just locks on, almost. And if you know how to control the aim, it's so easy. You can shoot people from so far away. It's ridiculous. It's a little overpowered, honestly. Like the strength of it. It's So we're destroying them right now. So I'm interested to see how. Obviously, I know how the match ends. So, well, I don't know how it ends exactly. Peekaboo told me how it ends, but I didn't witness it, of course. So I'm guessing at some point it will become a 4v5 once I leave. And obviously, you know, like I said, I'm just so great at this game. I'm sure it'll be a very harmful loss for the team, losing me. We're about to capture the hill, I believe. The enemy is swinging. Oh, that's a lovely... Oh, that would have been a lovely grenade. That was very, very nicely, delicately put. Just popped right there. I'll just pop that there for later. And, oh, it didn't go to plan. Unfortunately. And 3 of us are just lying there. I don't think any of them are me. No. I'm alive, still. Oh, well, one of them was... It wasn't... why do I do that every time I speak? I start saying something and then I just go... Yep, anyway. Peekaboo. Oh, don't you hate when that happens? Don't you hate when you're about to try and jump out a window and then you do that instead? Also, another really annoying thing about this game, you run around a piece of cover, or you run around a corner, and you're like, oh, I'm safe, and then you immediately die. That happens all the time. It's so annoying. It's just because of the lag. You get away for a split second, you think you're good, and then you just die immediately. It's very annoying. Lunar's going in with some melee. Lunar's going in with some death. Or down, I should say. Look at me, back with the Shintamani stone. I keep getting distracted by our names being bred. I keep thinking, oh, he's running into the enemies, but no, that's just us. We've neutralized the hill. See, it says enemy neutralized the hill because technically we are the enemy. But from our perspective, we're not the enemies. You know, obviously, all the heroes, you know, they think they're the good guy. They're the good guy in their story. And such. I guess Peekaboo's getting revive packed. No? What was that symbol back then? He's died. Good one, lads. You've just let him die. You've just killed our best player. Sick one. Ah, and I've died too. So that's top 1 and 2. Just if I will. Actually, no. Glamcat's better than me, to be fair. When it's just the 3 of us playing a few years ago, or whatever, they were definitely better than me. Glamcat just too. Not that it's important, you know. Your own individual effort isn't as important as the team effort, and if you win in the end, well, in the end, that's all that really matters. In the end, it doesn't even... Well, that doesn't make sense, because that completely contradicts what I was actually saying. Peekaboo's trying to block me, and I'm getting the hell away from him, because he's a twat. I'm going up. I've gone dead. They're about to capture the hill, and Peekaboo has killed himself. Well, he hasn't actually killed himself, but he may as well have, because, like, what was that? We're neutralizing the hill. Peekaboo doesn't care once again. He's just not going for it at all. What weapon was he using before? The Insas? I've never used that personally. He's using the Metler now. I've been using the Metler myself lately. I just looked at my monitor to the right and motioned as if there was a camera there. And I was saying, I've been using the Metler lately, and I was like motioning towards it, even though there's no one there. No one can see me. So that was a bit awkward. Probably won't ever do like face cam stuff, just because I'm usually naked. You know, I'm not actually wearing anything. Right? That's a joke. I'm just kidding. Anyway, Peekaboo getting revived by Glam, and yeah. So not much has really happened so far, honestly. I saved this match out of curiosity myself, just thinking, oh, this is a bloody epic matchup, and it's not really that big. It's not really that deep, is it? I think I've left the match at this point, haven't I? Yeah, I'm not in the game now. I'm not in the game, as you can see. I'm not sure exactly when I left. As always, I got distracted. Well, I didn't leave. My game just crashed. How does that even happen? How does your game just randomly crash? Also, look at the score right now. Look at the score right now. What is about to happen, you know, it seems like they're actually bringing it back pretty well. What's happened here? What's happened here then? Okay, there was a bit of a pause there. I'll just 9:33. Alright, sorry about that. There was a bit of lag there. As I said, there's lag sometimes with cinema mode, because it's just shit and unreliable. Ugh, disgusting. But whatever. Defender down. Anyway, what I was saying was, it seems like they're bringing it back bit by bit. So clearly, me leaving was, you know, very harmful to the team. I already said that, didn't I? I literally already said that. I'm sure I already said that. I'm a little out of it today. As I said before, I'm doing episode, well, part 2 and 3, if you will. I'm doing those two back to back. I just did part 2, and I'm just a bit out of it, because I haven't done these videos in a while, you know? You'll have to forgive me. My throat is already hurting. That's a good sign, isn't it? I don't even know why. Like, talking isn't that hard. It's not that much of a task for my throat. But I guess it is. Devil Kings of PS. What? What does that mean? That's just an absolute melding of it. Melding. That's just an absolute abomination of a name, frankly. Yeah, he's been done. Good. Soul's down. Soul's up. So yeah, obviously, I've left at this point. Well, my game crashed. Same thing. Doesn't matter. Peekaboo purchased ARX 160, but we didn't see it. Oh, okay, so I guess when you go up into the menu, the in-game store menu, it doesn't show that either. So yeah, we're missing a few key features, but I do like the red, personally. I think it, as I mentioned, I do think it would be cool if there were assigned colors like that, but it would probably get confusing just with, you know, red, blue, all that sort of malarkey. Malarkey. Anyway, they've captured the hill, so yeah, this is like their third or fourth hill. Just, that was a terrible grenade, Peekaboo. I don't know what you're on there. Clearly just didn't throw it far enough. Glams down. Yeah, he's going to work. That person, very well timed revive pack. And another one. And a Chintamani stone. That bloody Lucas guy is the me of their team. He's their me. He's their me? Yeah, sure. So yeah. Lunar with the bloody turret on his arm, as I always call it, because it just looks very cartoonishly big to kind of hold in your arm. Lunar's going for it.
Come on, get up.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can kind of see on the radar, it shows you where the enemies are. So I guess that's kind of cool as well. But I don't know, I don't know why it's not just the exact same way it is in the game. You know, maybe there's an option to turn this stuff on. Oh well. So what do you guys think of Trainwreck? I actually really like the map. I think it's a good map. Peekaboo doesn't like the map. He tells me he gets stuck in it all the time because there's all these obstacles and, you know, stuff just in the way basically. And I get what he means, but I think that applies to all the maps in the game, because there's moments in the game where you just kind of get stuck on like the geometry. Is that even the right word? Who knows? You know, just the environments, you know, you get kind of stuck on them for whatever reason. You just kind of do. That's definitely happened to me before. In every match, basically. In every map, I should say. So I get where he's coming from there, but it's not just this map. But I guess also maybe it's like a visibility problem. I don't really remember. My memory's been going a bit, to be honest. I guess I have dementia or something. I don't know. Can you have dementia when you're like under 20? Maybe. Who knows? Anyway, they're neutralizing our hill. Not that we actually captured it, I don't think. Because that would have been it right then, I think. So yeah, like I said, this is like their fourth or fifth hill back to back. We're absolutely bottling this lead. Because we have a lead. We had like 100 lead. 100 point lead, and it's not going very well. Obviously, as I mentioned several times now, I'm not in the game anymore. I miss watching myself, you know? It feels weird not watching myself. Yeah. But hey, watching Peekaboo's second best thing, I guess. He just acts very differently in the game than I do. Like, a lot of the time I'm watching the gameplay and I'm like, oh, go here, do that, and he doesn't do it. And, yeah, I don't know, it's a bit... Why didn't you... Mate, they were getting revived with the revive pack. You could have taken them out. You've ruined it. You've ruined it for your team. And last one alive is Soul. And... oh, another one bites the dust. Wait, no, what? Is Lunar still up? Did he get the revive? He's not on the map. And we're just stuck on Peekaboo's dead body. So... that's a nice visual, you know? It's what you love to see. God, haven't said that in a while. I kind of just forgot that was meant to be like my catchphrase. It does kind of annoy me every time now when I see people say that. I'm just like, oh, you can't say that. It's my catchphrase, mate. You can't do it. Oh, it bloody upsets me, it does. Well, it doesn't really. It's just a bit weird knowing that a lot of people say it, and then I've been saying it in my videos and it's like, wait, what? This is the thing? But hey, it's not the first time I've not been up to date with the trends of today and all that. Anyway, X-Pain SS. SS? S-A. X-Pain. Lunar has gone down. Or, well, he was already down. And we're capturing the hill, once again. I'm gonna be honest with you lot. I don't know if it's just the different perspective, you know, not really used to it. This match hasn't been that impressive. I imagine in the moment, you know, I imagine it was a lot more fun then. But honestly, watching it here, it's not really that big a deal, to be honest. Like, I'm watching it, I'm just like, what's the big deal? You know, what's the idea here? What's so impressive about this match that I wanted to save it, other than just, I don't know, the fact that I wasn't in it for, like, 10 minutes. But, oh well. What are you shooting at there? What are you actually shooting at, Peekaboo? What are you doing? My god, man, you're just actually terrible at this game. You're so bad. Oh, sorry about that. That was my, you know, the string things on the end of, like, your trousers or whatever, or your tracky ball. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the strings, the little. Oh, just hit the microphone. Oh, it's a mess. It's an absolute shambles. Glamcat, where is he? He's up there. I believe it's a he, at least. Forgive me if it isn't. I don't know. I can't keep up with names and all that, as I've said before. Did I say that before, or did I say I was good with names and bad with faces? Yeah, I'm not sure that's entirely true. I think I just said that. I don't know if... Nothing I say is true. It's all a lie. My life is a lie. Nothing about this is real. I'm not even Giggles. Nah, mate. It's someone else. Okay, I took it a little far there, but... Yeah, anyway. So 2 minutes left. And they're beating us by 3 points. I'm very interested to see how the matchup will end. That was also a lie, because I know how it's going to end. I know. Place your bets now. What do you think's going to happen? Do you think we're going to win? Do you think we're going to lose? Do you think we're going to lose? Do you think it's going to go to a tie? Do you think Peekaboo's going to get disconnected and his game's going to crash too? And then we'll have to have someone else for their gameplay footage, and we'll just go one by one until everyone gets kicked from the game. That seems a bit unrealistic to me personally, but you know, I can understand why you'd choose that if you did choose that. The hill is now active. Let's go, lads. Let's go, champs. Let's go. It doesn't work when it's plural, does it? Let's go, champs. Let's go, champs. The way he says it as well, it's just so weird. Let's go, champ. Ah, that was... I don't even know how he says it. His voice is so hard to replicate. Let's go, champ. It's like... It's not even that. It's like... Let's go, champ. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. I apologize for that. I've just been very fascinated by the whole thing. And the saying is really funny to me. Let's go, champ. They've captured the hill. Yes, indeed. Half our team just aren't here. Someone's just fallen off the top. They've hit their head. They've broken their neck, probably. They are neutralizing the hill. Peekaboo always goes off and tries to find every member of the team, I've noticed. He always goes in, because in King of the Hill, if you kill every member of the team, the hill neutralizes itself, or you can just get in the hill and neutralize it. And Peekaboo always runs off to try and find the enemies and try and just kill them all one by one. And I guess it just depends on the situation. But I find that if every member of the team is just on the hill, it'll go a lot quicker. Oh yeah, the match ends right there. The time has ran out. Oh, okay then. I guess that's it, ladies and gentlemen. The match has ended. So yeah, the match ended in a tie. But technically, they were winning. So, was it actually a tie game? I'll have to ask Peekaboo about that. Did it actually say tie game, or did it just say winning? Or you win, I guess. Anyway, that was the matchup. I've got a screenshot from Peekaboo that he sent me, so that should be on the screen now, showing the score. He probably got like 700 downs, you know, as he does. Normal day for him. Normal match in Uncharted. All the other lads probably got, I don't know, 10 downs maybe, if they're lucky. Who knows? I don't know. Anyway, that's the video. That's the big old special episode of, you know, free matches of Peekaboo. We love to see it. Hope you enjoyed. And hey, how about this? I don't really know how it will work, and I don't know if anyone would really care, but if you want me to react to your gameplay, send it in somehow. Send it in the mail. Pop your video in a bloody letter and send it my way. I don't know how that's not very realistic, is it? I don't know. Maybe you can come up with something. He just sent it to me over like Google Drive, so maybe you can just upload it, send me a link. I don't know. It's up to you. I don't really care. I'm totally fine with just reacting to my own gameplay, because it's far superior and more entertaining than any of yours, probably, because I'm just so good at the game. Anyway, I'm gonna go have some dinner now. Actually, I'm not really that hungry. I had a big lunch, so just in case you were wondering. So thanks for watching as always. I appreciate it as always. I'm sure Peekaboo will get a kick out of this episode because it's just all him. But every match besides one still had me in it because, yeah, we're two peas in a pod or whatever they say. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next one. Stay cool and such. Bye.